Welcome to the Spotlight Series. I'm your host, Scott Nerney at the Rhode Island Wave and the Queesit Inn on Tuesday night. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'd love to hear from our listeners. If you'd like to be a guest on the Spotlight Series, drop us a line at the Rhode Island Wave. We'd love to have you on. One of our favorite things to talk to is people in the entertainment industry, movies, plays. We had a few people on recently. I have another one here, Zombie Durand.
How you doing?
Good. Welcome to the Spotlight Series.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am Zombie. Super cool name, right? Yeah, man. I'm a big horror fan. I've been a horror fan my whole life. Little kid. So I started watching horror movies at a young age. 7, 8 years old, as far as I can remember. I even had like this magazine I was doing one time. It was like a fanzine, and I wrote like this big thing about myself. So crazy. But yeah, little kid. I'd go outside. With my friends. I was athletic. I played football. But watching film and not just film, horror was how I got to where I am now. Starting off, what was cool starting off watching horror movies at a young age is so you watch them. Well, I mean, the thing that sucks with me is I don't get scared no more, and I mean that's a bummer. You watch horror movies to get like a feeling, and I just watch them now for enjoyment. And it's the same thing I was doing when I was little. But what was cool is I started to get to dissect horror films and like, oh, how did that work, rather than thinking, oh, that was real, So I mean, that's kind of what gave me the motivation for wanting to do film early.
So tell us, as a child, you talked about watching a lot of horror films as a kid. When I was a kid, it was Creature double feature with Godzilla type. Not really horror, but that's really the level it was at the time.
That's good.
What were your favorites as a kid?
So I was 8 years old when I see my first horror movie, and I remember my mom just got finished laying me down, and I turn and I look at the old tube TV that we had on a dresser, and The Exorcist was on. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, Jesus, what is this that I'm watching? And the girl's head spinning around, and I had no idea what it was. I didn't know that there was a genre called horror. But I'm like, I gotta find more of these movies that made me feel so weird.
Most kids ran from that.
Yeah,
never
I
ate
invited it
pea
in.
soup again.
Never, right. I invited it in. I was like, I need more. And then I found Halloween. And the rest was history. Look at some of my all-time favorite movies now is Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love classic horror, Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Phantom of the Opera. But the like we talked about slashers. Yeah, slashers are my favorite. So and anything Fulci did, love it. Zombie, beautiful. House by the Cemetery. So
I think the part that always gets me is there's two movies that had, and you can watch the whole movie. It's good, it's great, it's good, it's great. But it's the last 4 or 5 seconds sometimes in a movie. Like at the end of the original Friday the 13th, where, spoiler, sorry, close your ears. If you haven't seen it in the last 40 years, he comes back over the boat at the end. That, I was a young child at that age, well, younger at that age. It scared the whole theater. No one expected that.
No.
Because it was the entry music, and you expected the credits. People are starting to get up, because they think the movie's over. And then The Howling also did that at the end of the movie, where one of the bad people shows up in the bar, and they ask for a burger, and she's, you hear us, I'll have mine rare. And you're like, oh, that is still alive. And
right.
It might be real. To me, that's classic horror.
Yeah, even they even did that a lot in the 80s too with Sleepaway Camp. Did you ever see Sleepaway Camp? How about that ending, huh? That was really a wrench was thrown there. No one expected that. I like Sleepaway Camp. I always compare that to the first Friday the 13th. Very similar in movies.
So let's talk about that. Your role in the film industry, director, producer, fundraiser. I mean, you're trying to really make it kind of on your own.
Yeah.
With your own view and not kind of catering to what Hollywood may want. I mean, you're doing your vision. So talk a little bit about how you manage all that.
Yeah, writing and directing's it's really fun. I mean, I've talked to a lot of directors and writers, and they say always writing script is a stressful part. It relaxes me. It's very enjoyable. It's like you take this idea that you have, and then you just get to scribble it down on paper, and you start building this cool story off of it. I enjoy that part. That's a really fun part for me because I mean, as much as directing and getting behind the camera and doing all the work is, so rewarding, it goes so fast, and then it's over. It takes me months to write a script, and I've been making just short films as of right now. Next year we're going to be hopefully filming a feature, but yeah, I mean, I have 4 films. This is my 4th. I'm really excited. I think it's definitely 100% one of my best scripts, and I got a bunch of people that's excited, and there's a lot of hype around it. So
what have you done in the past? Like, what kind of movies have you made besides horror? But I mean, is it
just horror, man? That's really all I specialize. I don't really even have
is it like one bad guy versus the people, like in
Yeah, I
Freddy
keep
Krueger
it
type, or
like, yeah, I definitely
Jason?
keep it slasherish.
Okay.
It's my favorite subgenre of horror. So I mean, eventually I'll stray away, but like as of right now, it's fun for me, and that's my favorite. Like I said, subgenre of horror is slashers. So writing a slasher is just it's like second nature almost. It's really fun, and I
Someday,
love the blood and guts.
yeah. So I think you brought a couple of clips. If we could cue them up.
Yeah, let's check them out.
See, many years ago when I first came here and started this cult, we used to gut motherfuckers and hang them by their feet. It's been a long time. Bubba gets stabbed in the head. And I was thinking of letting
Yeah,
I'm looking for more.
yeah.
I'm excited to see more.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, Local Boogeyman is, everything I've done plus more. I don't even think, I keep saying the word think. I know this is my best work.
All right.
It's going to be good.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I hope everybody is. I really do. I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy other people's reactions to my work. It's good. So when I do conventions or I go somewhere like for the Devils too. We played that last year at a convention, and it wasn't a big packed room, but we had a good amount of people in it, and the reactions were great. I love it, and that's my favorite part about making the movies.
Gratification is by your peers that are watching that genre is
Exactly.
the best thing.
Exactly.
Right?
I know the feel of like being in a packed movie theater and everybody being scared.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like, how else do you want to see a movie?
Yeah. And who wants to make a movie they play on an airplane?
Yeah, right. Fall
Fun.
asleep too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want something that keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
So if you like blood, you like guts, I'm your guy.
All right. Well, someday you'll branch into the mental aspects or the
Right.
psychological drama. Or
It's funny that you say that because the Local Boogeyman, the project I'm working on now, it is a slasher, but it does have that craziness to it, and when everybody gets to see it, they'll see what I mean. We start filming in June. June
Okay.
June 9th is the first day of.
That's my birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at that! How awesome
Thank
is
you.
that?
Thank you for the present.
Yeah, there you go. You get an awesome movie for your birthday. How's that? I'm on social media. So I was telling everybody, I just changed my name to Zombie. That's like a recent.
It's official with the state.
It's official.
With the government.
Yes,
Okay.
official. I am Zombie. I've got my own hot sauce and everything. We were just talking about branding. So I try to put my name as Zombie Durand on my Facebook. Facebook won't let me. So it's Zomble. So it's the L looks like an I, but you get it. It's the same thing up until now until I can send them more paperwork. But it's been a real pain.
Where have you filmed in the past, location wise?
Honestly, just Rhode Island right now. I mean, we're gonna stay in Rhode Island for this now. I really, small state. I mean, I'm not a big name, right now. Fingers crossed. But I really like to keep working in Rhode Island. Maybe next year it might be a little different, but always in the New England area. I think we got the best, especially like my last 2 movies we filmed in fall. I mean, where else are you gonna get the best falls? It's here. This is it. Unfortunately, this year we're filming in the summer, so we're gonna die. So
Just gonna write the script for a winter movie.
yeah, there you
Spring.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one we could do is a nice winter film, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if they did The Shining, but it was a summer movie. And,
Oh,
he got stuck with, running through the labyrinth and just ran out of food and died.
yeah, it's like desert
Sorry,
sand.
spoiler. Sorry.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, desert sand. You just sit there sweating, hallucinations.
So you're doing fundraising online.
Yeah, through
Why did you
Indiegogo.
choose that avenue? Is it just to get more fans involved?
Yeah, absolutely. I really like getting the fans involved. That's fun. And I think other people like that too. Indiegogo's kind of all independent artists go through. I mean, not all. You can use Kickstarter and stuff. I prefer Indiegogo. It's cool because you can make different perks. Like I have right now, we just added some like beach towels and tumblers, and there's posters, signed scripts. There's a bunch of stuff you can get. So it's like you're donating to the movie, but you're getting something in return. Other than getting to see a really cool movie.
And what's your hopes for the current fundraising?
We have it at 1,300 right now. That finishes off the rest of because I like to have a good amount of my budget already out of my cash, and I put it up so I can raise a reasonable amount of cash. Sometimes you see people with the campaigns, and they'll have things running for like $30,000, which is possible if you have that following, you can get it. But I mean, you're asking for a car. That's expensive. 30 grand is like the price of a new car. So, I like to have like when I go into a film, I write the script and I break it down a little bit, see what I'm going to need budget-wise, and I put in half and then get half.
And once you have the equipment and the software, it's not like the old days where you're buying canisters or roll of film, and every take, as we say here, if there ever was a miscue on the video, it's like that and it's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Like the old days. So the expense is down, but the technology is still expensive.
Right.
The support and the actors and the props and
a lot of the independent actors and actresses, they love doing stuff like this, and you don't pay like Hollywood money, so you everybody gets paid. You pay them a good amount, what they're happy with. I kind of they go off. Everybody's been super friendly, so when you're talking about paying stuff, everybody's cool about it. So you go, this is what I made for my last couple films, so you give them a little bit more, and they love doing it, so they do it just because of that. But money helps.
Seems to be the thing now. Is a lot of Hollywood actors that I want to say come home, but they'll do independent films for what may be piddly for them, but a lot for a small studio. But it's something that it's really in their passion. And if you found actors and actresses that have that same passion, it shows when the final product comes out.
Well, that's what it is about. While we're on the subject of Hollywood, you can tell. Like, you ever see like even the new Halloweens that just came out. Let's just use that for example at Blumhouse. I mean, yeah, I liked them, but where is like you don't have that passion. You don't have that. I like it when fans of horror write horror. Rob Zombie is my favorite, and he loves horror. So his movies, are my favorite films. Everything he does, I vouch. I know a lot of people don't like him, but it is what it is. But what I see is when someone is passionate about the genre that they write about, they always put out their best work. Like Adam Sandler, great. He does comedy films. What was that movie he did with the Uncut Gems, the gambling? And it was good, but it wasn't like an Adam Sandler movie. And I was kind of like,
But you'd still invite him to be a
yeah,
star
Adam
in your
Sandler,
show.
come on down. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
We should work close.
We'll name drop for you.
Yeah, we should do
Adam
that.
Sandler has an invite to come to Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in Rhode Island before, I believe.
Yeah.
He can come down and he can be a guest dead person.
And whatever he wants.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, he wants to
he could be the guy that gets away.
Yeah. He could even be the guy that kills.
Or the guy that says, we'll go down in the basement, it'll be safe there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything he wants.
All right.
He's
Open
okay with me.
invitation.
Open
Okay.
invitation.
All right. He can bring some friends.
All of his friends.
Okay.
Yeah, all of his friends. I'm fine with that.
All right. Okay. So tell us where people can get more information on the hot sauce and on funding your movie and following you.
I like how you added the hot sauce.
I threw that in there.
Beautiful. So the hot sauce, you got to reach out to Big Dan. Big Dan's original. He's from Tennessee. He's on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not sure about Facebook.
Okay.
For me, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I don't really tweet too much.
And we'll put it up on the video here as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Zombie Durand on Facebook and Zombie Durand on Instagram too. They're linked, so I'm there.
All right.
Come and find me and buy some hot sauce.
Buy some hot sauce. Buy a movie.
Yeah, buy a movie, buy some stuff. You know,
Maybe
help
people can get extras. You need extras.
Yeah, actually, hey, I need a ton of extras. Actually.
Are you killing an older fat guy with beard?
Oh, I mean, come on down. We slice you up.
That's what I need.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. You know, Zombie Durand. You find me, I'm there.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Wish
thanks
you a
for
lot
the
of luck.
invite.
We're big fans.
Thank you.